All right, so day 21. Let's talk about Smile, which came out of the theaters recently and is making a crap ton of money for the budget it had. I think it had like 17 million for the budget, and it's made like over 100 million or something like crazy like that. And I can't believe it. I it's weird. This time at the movies right now is great for horror. The theater releases have been awesome with Barbarian, which was great, with Halloween Ends, which was great, and then we've got Smile, which is about Dr. Rose Cotter, a woman who specializes in being a psychiatrist. She encounters a woman who goes to her clinic, talks to her, and then commits suicide in front of her, all while having a smile like this. And it's really creepy. And she has, like, the woman has a creepy smile whenever she kills herself. And that's how the movie starts. And the thing I really love about this movie is it doesn't really let up at all. This movie is terrifying. I actually legitimately freaked out watching this movie. Um, you would think that this movie would be something like, say, The Bye Bye Man or similar stuff like that, where it sounds, by the plot alone, it sounds really stupid. And I'll tell you what, I thought this was the opposite of one of those movies. This movie was excellent, and it was really terrifying. The the idea of this is so scary. It does follow a lot of it does copy a lot of movies though, which is fine, but if it's done well, and this movie definitely copies It Follows and Final Destination, where it's like a curse. It's like something is catching, or The Ring or The Grudge. Like, it's a curse. It's something that is trying to catch up to Rose. And they even have the dialogue where it's like, well, if it skips this person, it could skip you. Like, kind of like Final Destination 5, you know? Um, but this one was really good. So the performances are fantastic. The main girl, Rose Cotter is the character's name, played by Susie Bacon, which is funny. She, I don't know if she's related to Kevin Bacon, maybe, maybe not. But I looked up her IMDb, and she was in the Scream TV series, which I watched last year, and she was in season 3, or wait, maybe it was season 2. It said 2015 to 2016, so I think season 3 was 2017. Okay, so that makes sense. She was in the good seasons, season 1 and 2 of the Scream show. But I don't remember her character. So going into this, I was like, after I watched it, I was like, oh, she was in the Scream series. I don't remember who she was. But she has a fantastic performance in this. She genuinely gives it her all. She's so good in this movie. You've also got Kyle Gallner, who was Quentin in the Nightmare on Elm Street remake. He looks so different now than what he did before. He used to look like a little whiny emo kid. Like, it's so funny seeing him in this. And he plays a detective who has a will they won't they kind of relationship with Rose. Like, just the way that they, like, it's not like romantic, I guess, but it's just like it feels like there's some tension and connection between them both, because Rose is engaged to another guy. And you've also got Cal Penn, who I try to remember if I've seen him in any horror movies, but man, he gets some good horror moments in this. I like that. But it sucks because he's in the one scene where I was like, this is a good horror moment, but it doesn't really need to be in the movie because it was just like a dream sequence kind of feeling. Which is weird because the rest of the movie does a really good job of this. This movie is where this character is slowly losing her sanity in her mind because of this entity. This thing is making her go literally insane, and it's great. It's terrifying, and there are moments of this where I just was on the edge of my seat, like, I can't believe this went this route. And I won't spoil it, but the scene with the kids party is all I'll say. And that's hurtful because of the subject matter in that scene, which I won't describe here. But people are very sensitive about this kind of creature dying. So it was kind of like a really sad moment to see. But still it was effective. Like the whole movie, I think it was really, really effective. Like I said, it does crib on a couple franchises, but I don't care. I thought it was really well done, and I'm glad it's making the money, and I'm glad it might make a sequel because it was really awesome. I hope we get more of these because this one really could be a good franchise starter. Like I enjoyed the hell out of Smile. Um, Great time at the movies with this. Like I said, this and Barbarian and Halloween Ends. I've had a lot of fun with the big blockbuster movies, horror movies in the theater recently. So I'm excited, or I'm just really excited that this did so well and is doing well. So yeah, pretty much all I could say about Smile, but it's great. That's it for today. Talk to you guys later. Take care.